Dobar dan, poštovani gledaoci, dobrodošli u novu epizodu podcasta Arhitekta. Danas je sa nama jedan od učesnika tek završenog 4. Arhitekta foruma, a u pitanju je Andi Efthimi from the Atelier 4 studio from Tirana. Andi, welcome to Belgrade.
Thank you. Thank you very much about the opportunity and hosting me here. It's a pleasure to be in Belgrade, but also in this podcast.
Thank you. You are our first guest from Albania, and Serbian colleagues, Serbian architects, will read something about what is happening in Albania, in Tirana, in last 5, maybe 7 years. A few of them were in Tirana and saw so many interesting buildings. And but also you and some of your colleagues, many of your colleagues, were participating in the Balkan Architectural Biennale in 2021, 23, 25. But now we have one living guest here in studio. When I was, reading a book from your professor, Florian Nepravishta, I saw several Atelier studios that are very interesting. For example, Xplan, your studio, and some others. And I asked Professor, are they the best? And he said, yeah, they're all my students, and they are the best. They are now 5 or 10 or something like that, best studios in Albania. And for me, it is my pleasure to speak with some of you and to present some of your works here in Serbia. For example, let me start from one project that was in Balkan Architecture Biennale 2023. It is Bazaar, or public marketplace, the new Bazaar. And I saw it in Tirana also, and I said, great, I saw it on exhibition, now I saw it in the space, and you presented it also on the forum. Let us speak about that project.
Yeah. Thank you, because also for us and for me in particular, it's a very special project, because we started with too much love, and it's probably an act of love in that project. A love for the city, for the diversity, for all the people, first of all. But it's a love for the roads, for the pavements, for the markets, because it has been always a market there since it has been designed from the Italian urban planners in the 30s. And it has been starting it has been called the old Bazaar. Now we have the new Bazaar, but they are adjacent to each other. And this is also part of the love, trying to give, to connect the tradition and the authenticity of a city with something new. So it's a love for the city, but also bringing this thing in a large scale to everybody. And then this love is being spread also to the tourists, because we are close to the center, but it's, as I mentioned, it's like the heartbeat of the market, where you have exchange not only of goods, but you have exchange of ideas, you have exchange of cultures. And that's where diversity now in Tirana is taking place, in this huge area of events and sudden things, surprises. This project, it started with a sudden request for being just supervisors of a small project. It was like almost like a small tent, a small market, close to the old one, where even the old one was being thought in that time to being demolished. But we were gathered in the office. We saw a lot of potential. The potential of that project and of the area is to bring to the city the porosity and all the necessary means for the people to live and love again the city, meaning living into the area. living in a safe place because we were thinking of making it pedestrian, almost as it has been 70 years ago, when there were no cars but just few chariots of bringing goods, and where the simple meeting points were the maximum of the elixir of the people at the time. So we saw the potential, and we brought to the investors, to a private fund, but it's an American Albanian development fund, the idea of proposing something new. We said that it will be something free of charge in the beginning. If you're going to like it, then we can continue doing this project together. So it was an interesting moment, because a lot of ideas how to make the city livable and breathe again, this new market, but always taking care of the old one. So we saw the potential of the tradition being again explored and exploited to the youngsters. But next to it, we made a little bit more dynamic building. It's more a building, it's like a pavilion. It's an open pavilion because it's like an umbrella for ideas, an umbrella for a lot of activities for everybody. So it starts as a market until 3 or 5 o'clock p.m., but then it's empty, it gets empty, and and it gives to the city a lot of potential to make catwalks, to make parties, to make organizations, organizing things, even intellectual talks and parties of different ways and for different ages. But the beautiful thing is that the people over there are they are, let's say, the main kings of the city, kings and queens of the city, because they are proud of being again into a living urban tissue, a small urban tissue, that it's all for them. So you see different ages, different crowds, that they get together, and that's what we love most.
Yes, because I was over there, and all the parts of the bazaar were full. The people are over there, they are selling, people are buying, and it is a living part of the city, like in the past time when the bazaars were the meeting points of the people. And I was very glad to see that. But let me speak about some also other interesting projects. The Atelier 4 is named by 4 architects, 3 brothers, you and your twin brother.
Yeah, and the eldest brother.
Yes,
and our mother. Yeah.
Mother.
We have had our mother, she has been an architect also, then later on she has been always a professor of different subjects into the architectural university. Then later on she was also the rector of the Polytechnic faculty. We started together, just a small and easy introduction for the people to know. After the dictatorship regime, it was a need of a lot of buildings. It was lacking a lot of buildings and spaces and areas, let's call it like this. So not only architecture, but even urban planning. And our mother started this office with the eldest brother, just to help into this process of progress, because they wanted to give a help. Nobody was knowing what an architectural private office, let's call it like this, was. But then it's a living organism and family. We're enlarging always this family, and now we're almost 85 people into the office. So it's the largest office, but we're always trying to improve, to learn more. We start from ourselves, and our office is always an open family for all the youngsters that are there, but also it serves as a university.
Yeah, but I saw that on the lecture. But now it is your friend that is.
We have also, yes, we have a partner, and now we always remain 4 partners into the office, and but we don't have so much hierarchy into the office, because As I mentioned earlier, we are always, even the project managers, they are like
Yes.
small families into this large family.
Yes, and that is very nice because these times, new times in these years, in 21st century, the architect cannot be alone
Sure.
to project. And I saw so many interesting projects that are cooperation between some foreign architects or architecture studios and domestic Albanian. And I think you were also included in several, maybe more than several cooperations between your studio and some of them, I don't know, abroad. And I think the projects of towers, because I saw so many towers in
Yes.
Tirana, I think they are larger and better architecture than here in Belgrade. But and I think there are few of them that are planning more towers in Tirana.
Yes.
Let me speak about that project also.
So I'm starting with what you said by collaboration, but also co-creation. Even in our office, everything it's a collaboration, co-creation between ourselves. But we have the opportunity also to collaborate with foreign big names, but also if they are not big names, they are talented offices. So and a lot of these talented offices are having their best experiments in Albania. Well, I'm saying experiments and the best because they are all in a way obliged to collaborate first of all with Albanian local architects and professionists, which are very good, very, very good. And at the same time, we are exchanging know-hows. Know-hows for, first of all, we're presenting, and they are our guests. We are very hospitable. We show them our culture, the way how we have been living, and we still have some very interesting virtues, very humanistic virtues, but in the Albanian way, they are in a way finding a language like religion tolerance and the hospitality, being protective to foreigners. So these collaborators, these foreign collaborators are exploiting all these virtues, and they are welcomed into the office, but also into our country to bring and to bring with their expertise and to grow fast our country in order to not make so much mistakes. Because we don't want to lose any more time like we have lost during the regime. But since we are on the first steps of growing a young country, for sure we need to make some mistakes. But in order to make as few as possible, we need to attract and to have these collaborations. A lot of collaborations are big scale projects, but also small ones. And it's not just superficial rendering things, because sometimes into the foreign arena of architecture, of intellectuals, sometimes they see only the renderings, but they are bringing also their teaching, but also learning into this process altogether, normative standards in order to do better. Going into a big scale of projects, we have been collaborating in different towers. For example, the old International Hotel, they wanted to make a larger hotel because it's in the center of Tirana, and it is called now Intercontinental Hotel, the new one, in collaboration with Bolles and Wilson office. It's a very elegant building with two thin layers of a gold layer facing the south and the black layer facing north. And it's the layers of continuity of the modern, but in respect of the tradition, because it's in the center of a rational Italian, but also later on a little bit so-called modern social realism of Albania.
Social realism, yeah.
But it's the best interpretation of a contemporary building, always in respect of this square with the faces facing these facades of rational buildings. Then another tower that it's very interesting. It's very elegant. It looks like a ballerina. I'm calling it because of its elegance. It's a collaboration with Dilesco di Renfro. It's adjacent to the artificial lake of Tirana. It's an amazing site, and it has a lot of potential because it is close to this lake and the forest, and it's in front of the dam. The dam that it's keeping all the water of the lake. And with Dilesco di Renfro, where we were making the first concepts, but also the first brainstorming and exchanging of ideas, we wanted to stretch more into the city, the greenery from the forest and to the dam into the building. So we made a podium of greenery, of some stories that has to be a collective of different interests of the community, and we're connecting it through a bridge. Also the bridge, it has a continuity of the greenery. And then the two towers, they rises up with the elegance of putting like from the primitive idea of like
Zigurats?
let's call it like this, like stones on top of each other. Even a child, when he wants to raise up something, he finds different stones and puts this kind of stones in a very nice equilibrium, in order to raise up. But this is also a gathering of different functions and the gathering of different even cultures, and sometimes it's the best way, the most elegant, sophisticated way, how to bring this energy of Tirana, even the chaos, but the energy that all the people has been bringing different texture, different mentality of construction in this never-ending transition. And now it has been coming the moment of making everything very fluent, elegant, and this tower shows the sophistication of this transition.
Yes, I saw that project. It was very interesting for me, and I said, "What's this? Who who is going to build it even?" But maybe because I saw some other towers that were on the paper, but now they are built in the Tirana, and I hope that your project will also be finished in few years, because I think your government is very responsible for that, and they are chasing the companies that are building. They're saying, okay, you have few years to make that. If you do not, there will come somebody else that can do that. We have problems here in Belgrade, not towers, usual normal buildings that are unfinished for 10-15 years. That is very bad, because if you have something that is, is that architecture? No. Is that empty space? No. It is somewhere between. And that is the problem that your government and your investors are solving in very short time. I saw that. Let me see for the last subject, for the last question. You have also some interesting projects, not only in Tirana, but also somewhere else. Albania is not all in Tirana. Sure. You have beautiful coastline. I saw some buildings because I went to the sea also to see, but I didn't saw everything. I never been on the south, but say us something about some of the projects that are somewhere in Albania.
So thank you, because for sure it's not everything concentrated in Tirana. First, I wanted to show that between visions of the different governments, our government, it has, and our Prime Minister, he had a very nice vision of making Albania run fast into the most beautiful and beautifying our country as fast as possible. and maybe he is also the best ambassador of culture for Albania everywhere in the world, because he's
I
showing.
think it is.
Yes,
He is.
yes, and also he has this vision that, and I deeply understand also because I'm part of this process of changing. Architecture is the best, maybe democratic way to change
The world.
to change everything. First of all, the mentality of the people, the inner mentality, but even to the foreigners and to everybody. And it brings architecture, brings people together, like the collaborations. For sure, it will happen also in Serbia. But going to Albania, the vision is not concentrating everything into Tirana, but we have a long coast with two seas. We have the possibility, the magical geographical opportunity of having the 2/3 of the coast with Adriatic Sea and 1/3 more on south with Ionian. And also the mixture of where these two seas are met together in Vlora city. Even that it's a very nice moment where the two seas, they find the dialogue, and the sea is a little bit different than the northern Adriatic, and a little bit different than the southern one. But over there, that mixture, it gives a blend of a lot of salt, and this salt is also into the character of the city. Vlora is another city that is expanding in a very nice way, in a very contemporary, but always authentic. The mayors, but mostly the prime minister, is very keen on obliging each of us, but also the foreign offices, to be very contextual and very authentic. All these projects can never be seen, but also developed in other countries. They can be only in Albania because they are blended and they are, how to say, born into that country with some specifics. These projects can never be seen as very interesting if they will be positioned in Paris, London, or Berlin, or other countries, other cities. So these are not metropolitan projects. These are very authentic Albanian projects. Over there, we have a very nice project in Vlora in collaboration with Alvaro Siza. That he's
With Caesar.
Yes, we're very glad to have this kind of collaboration, because the humanistic part of the collaboration is something we truly have been admiring, and he is very sensitive to the city and proposing a very elegant tower of 37 stories, but in respect to the skyline of the other buildings that are between 10 to 12. And later on, with images, we can show this kind of elegance, of the elegance of this tower, and also how he has been respecting this continuation of the normal skyline. And also the coast, it's magical, it's unexploited, and we have had some, let's call it rural improvisation of buildings, and it was good that we had very few. And now we're having the opportunity and the chance to make some very good, starting from some small resorts, but the resorts are not gated communities. They are always open communities with different buildings, from small scale to smaller hotels and larger hotels, but always being Mediterranean, always, and trying to have the Albanian craftsmanship, and also the Albanian stones. So we are trying to improve a little bit also the local market.
I understand. And for the end, what is happening in the future? Are you doing some projects, maybe some competition? What is happening now?
Competitions is it's our intellectual gym in the office. We participate into competitions, so they are sometimes the vision of the future, because competitions, it's not about just a building, but sometimes it's about urban planning, like one that we are participating right now. We wish we're going to be shortlisted. And the intellectual gym for us, it's like the R&D, research and development. But the vision of the government, it's always having something. It's a nice surprise for every architectural office, because they are bringing different subjects for the future. One of these is, it's an university campus in Durrës, and it's a very nice in Durrës.
Inače, samo da kažem, inače Durrës je Drač. Ovdje kako mi poznajemo, Škoder je Skadar i tako dalje. I am explaining some names because we have Serbian names for all those cities, and because it will be easier for the people to
so Durrës Drač.
Drač.
Durrës Drač. It's the city next to Tirana, and it is the main port, civil port, but also for merchandising. And we have made also a very nice urban planning for a new neighborhood on the main port, because then the merchandising port and the civil port will be pushed a little bit more on north. But the campus for this, the vision is very nice, because since the city is being enlarged, and it will become a very young city. Next to it, it's a competition for this campus, but at the same time, there are also other competitions. We are participating regularly into competitions with different architectural foreign offices. We have won a competition for the Expo of Tirana and Albania with Stephen Hall Architects, and in collaboration with an artist, Agnieszka Kuran. Then another competition we won with French office Col de Fille, and with another well-known Italian artist, Jacopo Foggini. And this kind is like a laboratory of ideas and of vision. So competitions are the future of they show the future projects and the vision of the government, but also of Albania. You have to be updated and keep updated with the competitions. That's the future.
I think we must bring 10 to 15 studios from Serbia to Albania to see what is happening. What are you doing?
You're all our guests, also in our office. It will be a pleasure.
I think it would be very interesting to make some excursion with one bus or minibus with architects to see what is happening, because I told you that, and I told you to some other your colleagues that were on the Balkan Architecture Biennale, because of language barrier and because of I don't know, we have, podcasts are mostly on Serbian. Okay, this is also on English when we have foreign guests, but all the magazines are on Serbian and English and something like that. But if we have one unique magazine or some kind of, I don't know, website or something like that, that will be mostly on English, primary language that can be on English, I think the situation can be better, because then all the projects can be sent from Albania to be put on that website, and then the informations can circle much faster and much better, and ideas, connections between architects can be faster and stronger.
We're doing it, and in the Balkans we're always small countries, and only all together we can make a bigger market, and we can show to the whole world also our traditions and also our communication, that sometimes between architects, even though we have this difficulty of language, we have a common language of sketches, of bringing together all these things. And even in English now, that it's becoming like the connective language for all.
Connective language, yes.
But as I was saying, you are our guest, and it's a pleasure to have you.
Andi, thank you.
Thank you.
Say hello to your brothers, to your friends, also colleague. Say hello to other Albanian architects that I met in Belgrade, in Tirana. And I hope that we will come over there, and some of your colleagues will come here and to have to be our guests here on maybe next forum or podcast.
Thank you very much, and all the best also to Serbian colleagues. Thank you.